2, 1. We are live. Yay, we did it. This time we're streaming from a key. So if we lose some stuff, which window did I want? I wanted the other window, but I could always go back into it. Yeah, if we lose anything, we're fine because we're live. We can just quit the app and start.
Smartphone stack tricky issues.
Except we gotta watch ads with our own stuff. I'll just pop out. Just need to change the settings for the sounds to multi-output device so that we can make things just right for you. Output. We have a video on how to do that. The only issue is if only it worked like that every time. And I'll just mute that so there's no echo for you guys.
Provides the best solutions.
The show is on. All right, so welcome back again, guys, to our Saturday Night Live Q&A, which stands for questions and answers. I think Mark Bay had asked he wanted me to upload that video in Spanish, which is great. Works well. I posted it to a couple of the Facebook groups. Hopefully the moderators will be okay with that. They're fine with my English ones, but you never know. And then I'm going to do one in French and then one in, I'm not sure what the other one will be. French and whatever language. Oh, maybe Chinese. I believe that's another. It tells you by default the popular languages that are used in the app. So that's good to know. Oh, and admin improved my posts. That's pretty cool. Here, I'll share with you guys. So that bienvenidos. I don't really speak Spanish, but the app does it all for you, which is phenomenal. So I'm going to make a video on how to do it because hey, Ken, how are you? Ken, good to see you. Ken is first tonight. Ken, you're first tonight. Yeah, so the app does everything for you, but let's check out and see what are the popular languages that this app actually does it. Oh, the next one I'm going to do is a 3D printing one. So I put one in but that one will be in, I think that one will be in Spanish too, because I see a lot of the comments, people replying and sending posts in Spanish. And then the one in French, I think I'm going to do the Hara en Bagnino in French. All right, so let's check it out. It's called Talk AI. It's called Speak AI. Hold on, I'll let you guys see what languages. Oh, nice reflector. Oh, I don't want to go to the TV. Hold on one second. And it should push here. Show more. I guess I have to stop mirroring. How's it going, Ken? Hey, for Sizzle. Nice to see ya, Sizzle. I'm just showing you the guys how I translate the videos from English to Spanish, and a couple of the languages I might do. So we have Spanish here, but when you click here, the default popular languages, right? Those are the languages that people are using. So number 1 is English, number 2 is Chinese, and number 3 is Spanish. So I think I'm going to do English, Spanish. No, English. Well, we are. What do you mean? I think I'm going to do English. Well, we are doing English. I'm going to do Chinese, Spanish. We already did, and then French, and then German, and then Japanese. And we'll see how it pans out when you want. See how it brings in other audiences from around the world. Brian, how are you? Actually, Ken is second. First to talk, though. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I don't know how to tell who's first. Yeah, you're right, because I guess there's probably a way to see if who's here, who's on first. Nice to see you, Brian. Who's on first? Both here on desktop and in the kitchen. Oh my God, on a laptop and cooking. What are you cooking? That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do a stream while cooking. Wait, so what are you making tonight? We didn't make dinner tonight. We ordered it in Chinese. Can't wait to hear it in Chinese. I know I can. I don't know if it's Cantonese, but it'll be Chinese, whichever the app is going to do. And then we have maybe Russian. Russia's a pretty big continent. Italy, we already did Spanish. I remember one time I was in Italy, I was able to talk to them in Spanish and they still understood. So maybe not the Dutch. I'm not sure, but we'll go down a few. So you'll see some videos post in popular languages and then we'll see how that works out, you know, and then that should send the YouTube algorithm in the direction needed to bring folks in, right? In other countries. Like, I want to get all the Chinese people, I want to get all the Portuguese people, I want to get all the French people. I'm not get them as in like get them as in bring them on, come on down, Ken. Yeah, I can't wait to hear the other languages too. I wonder what Brian's cooking. And for Sizzle, hopefully he's oh, speaking of Sizzle, we were looking into an air fryer, but unfortunately she has to be a special air fryer. You can only fit in a certain spot. Me, I just like the crunch. I don't really care how big the air fryer is. Louise, I had half a pound of Jimmy Dean maple breakfast sauce. Oh my God, that's so good. And some potato onions. And I'm making brunch, 12 hours. Oh, yeah, that sounds like, my kids love that breakfast. The sausages, the breakfast. You like, if you don't eat meat and you have a breakfast sausage, they're just amazing. I could eat the whole box. I usually have to buy 2 because I'm like, oh, I'll just have one. And then I'm like, I'll just have another one. I don't have another. And the next thing you know, they're all gone. My favorite when we travel is the continental breakfast, because it has unlimited bacon. And if the bacon's okay, if the bacon's too chewy, you can't go wrong on the sausage, literally. Costco has one on. See, I don't have a Costco. I don't do Costco. The onions, yeah, it sounds like a really tasty, flavorful afternoon snack. Anyway, so yes, that's how we do that. So you'll see some videos come out in different languages, but then I'm gonna probably next week I'll post a video on how to do it because it's pretty cool. But the only downside to the app, I'll share with you guys. You guys always get the live shows, always get first dibs on everything. If it lets me load it. I don't know if it'll, I think I may have deleted some of the videos on the desktop, but we'll just quit this one. It's there. Okay, so what you have to do is, I'll share it with you guys in case you want to know the secret on how to get higher quality videos. That's so weird. I wonder why. There, it wouldn't let me move it. So when you have your video, right, it translates it, dubs your voice. So it basically converts your voice into whatever language it is, which is kind of interesting. So I can only do for me. Let's say this video right here was already done, and I downloaded it, which is probably in my downloads folder, which is here. I believe. I can't remember which one.
Hola y bienvenidos de nuevo.
Oh yeah.
Vamos a estar
so as you can see, the
uno...
quality is like really crappy, right? Let me see. I can click that info, and it'll tell you the format. March. Oh yeah, it's 845 by 480, which is fine. So then what you do is you bring. I'm gonna make a video on how to do it, because all you want is the dubbing, right? So then what you're going to do is you're going to bring in your video that was just translated, and then bring it into Final Cut Pro. So you have the crappy video, and then you have the original 4K video, right? So then, hold on, because you can't see. So then what you're going to do is you're going to right-click on here, and then you're going to click Detach Audio. Now the audio is detached. Get rid of that crappy video, and now you have the full video, which was translated and dubbed in Spanish, right? And then you hold on one second. And then you delete it, right? And now you have it there, and then you export it, and now you have a 4K video in español. Muy bueno. Es película. But I can't wait to see the Chinese one. But I'm gonna do a different video. So. I don't want to redo the same video, and it all depends. Maybe I'll if I find that it does pick up, I might create a new YouTube channel in Spanish and then redirect everyone here, or a new YouTube channel in Cantonese or Chinese. You know, we'll see. But for now, I want to do a couple of different videos. The next video I'm gonna do is, hold on, let me just quit Reflector Get this out of the way. The next video. So that you want to do that. So don't worry about the video being crappy, because all you want is your dub audio, and it, as you can see, it syncs and it's just the right length of the original video, which is just awesome. So then, for me, I believe, hold on. So the hardest part is going to be trying to find another video. One thing I forgot to mention is that, as you can see, this video right here is 5 minutes long. The original video is 11 minutes long. So basically, you're going to have to cut up your video and make it shorter, right? And make it 5 minutes. Or make it 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Make some buffer. This one was like, let's see how much. 4:55. Do it like that, so there's buffer, so the AI doesn't think it's 5 minutes, because 5 minutes, might repeat a little too long. And then you just cut it up, chop it up. So I have a couple. I have to figure out which video to chop up. The next one I won't have to chop up because it is a shorts, so that's fine. But I still have to do. No, with the shorts, I think I'm just going to leave the link. No, I can't. With the short, either way, you can't leave the link, because you always want a higher quality video up there, which is a bummer. So it's a work in progress. You got to download the video using this application right here. Not download the video. Yeah, you do need to download it because you're going to have to work with the original in the timeline of Final Cut. It's a lot of work. I can go on with it, but I'll streamline the process so that is a 5-minute video, right? And then I'll translate that video too into another language. Because how many people are in the Final Cut group? Hold on, let's go to Facebook. And then we'll go here. Final Cut Pro users. 90,000 people. So look at that. So out of the 90,000 people, there's got to be a small percentage in there that don't speak English, right? And then just watch the videos and then try to, get perspective from the experience to do what needs to be done. So that one will be in, I don't know, what language do you think that one should be? This one might be in Spanish, and then another video. So you'll see some videos post in other languages, and then another video. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. I only got 5 views, but that's okay. It'll pick up, because remember, you have to change the metadata too. So when people do their searches in that language, your video will pop up then too. So that's why I chose this one, FPV rates, because there's a big FPV community in the Spanish and French world. So I think, I might do the glider. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Either way, I'm going to have to take the video down. Not take it down, like download it. And you download the video using this application. So let's say, for example, you know what? I think this one will be really cool. Go to here, copy the link to the video, and then you go to, I have a copy of the video, so it's fine. It's on one of the drives. I have a backup of all my videos, but I'm just showing you. You go here to hit pause recorder, and then here, and then we'll go, what is this? We'll go here. Hold on. We'll go, you go to download, and then you click it. You don't have to cut and paste. You want to do the highest resolution, which is I think it's a WebM. That's really big. And then you click download. Then you have to convert it. Use the same converter. This application has a converter. But in the meantime, I'm just downloading it in the background. All right, so that's it. That's how you do that. You'll see the video. Either way, it's going to be a 5-minute video because I want to translate that one into a couple of languages too. And we'll see how it goes. You never know. You know, it's how you broaden your reach on YouTube and try to rule the world. I think a lot of pop stars do that too. When they go to other countries, they work their craft to try and sing like their most popular song in that language of the country that they're in. And I think Freddie Mercury did it. A couple other famous artists did it. Stuff like that. Does not speak Spanish. I was your first. Oh, hey, Brian. I was your first Spanish viewer earlier this time. Does not speak Spanish. It's okay. I don't speak Spanish either. I'm just doing it for the reach. And then the next one will be in French. I don't like the way I sound in French though. It sounds a little more callous. But that's okay. It's for the French. And I want to see how I want to know how I sound in. I don't want to use my credits, so I don't want to have to use them. Lou, my 3-pack of Wi-Fi strobes did in fact arrive on the day. Oh my God, that's so cool. I wonder. We haven't checked out Brian's channel. Hold on, let's check out Brian's channel. You should put it on your channel. I can't wait to see it. Hold on. How do you do this? We click on Brian. Pig Latin. Yeah, I could just separate the audio, right? And then just flip it so it's in reverse in Final Cut. Go to channel. Oh yeah, I remember Brian now. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, Brian. Cool car collections. Oh, it's really cool. Comic book like thingy. Let's see. Pigtail, Lou does not speak. Yeah, Brian does. Neither do I. Don't worry, we're in the same boat. We're and then we'll just so making a 12-hour brunch strobe. That's so cool though. I can't wait for mine to arrive. Hopefully my let's check the status of my Avada 2. They called me, and then the process is a little bit different this time. It's not as streamlined as it was before with the Mavic 3s or even the Avada 1 when I crashed and did a care refresh. As soon as they got it, I got a tracking number for my shipment. This one's a little bit different. Hold on, let me put this back down here. Let's see where my Avada 2 is, my replacement drone, really. Hold on. I'm just gonna go here. Proton. And then we're gonna do the Q&A because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was hoping that they would have shipped it on Friday, but no. It got there in the afternoon. It checked in, and then I'll show you. One moment, please. Qdoba. Oh. One moment, please. Please stand by. Yeah, so they're conducting damage assessment. And before that they would just swap it. As soon as they got it, they received it, and they shipped a new one. And when they called me, they said as soon as we scan the new one and receive it, your replacement will go out. But now it says conducting assessment. There shouldn't be a quote because I have care refresh. So I don't know. Things are a little bit sketchy now with the DJI experience. And if you've seen me do care refresh videos before, it's never worked out like that. It usually was like goods for goods. You give me your old drone, we ship you your replacement drone. Now there's like a conducting damage assessment, which is really weird. Anyway, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it except wait it out and see. And now we'll just go live to the Q&A. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got two little dinghies here. A little bit of a bummer. Oh, these are just news alerts. So tonight's show is going to be shorter because we had a long one last night and we covered a lot of stuff. So we'll probably do like an hour and a half tops tonight. Larry M commented, and we'll do a flight in the end. We have to do a flight in the end because, as you know, as soon as we start plugging stuff in and out, the audio goes dud. But I think I might leave this designated port on the side for the remote controller, and that should solve the problem with the RC, but we'll find out tonight. Can you remove the door cover with the protective case on? No, you can't. The protective case actually has to be off in order for the for you to have that experience with the camera. And I can't show you now because we're on a live stream, and if I plug it out and plug it in, my lips would not sync. All right. So knowing that, actually, did I reply back to him? Yep, I replied back to him. I'm just sharing this on the live. Usually we answer these live. Some questions I answer before. Someone liked your reply. Creality. Nice. All right, so USA Spur 23. I sent him a link to the 3 flight simulators that I had reviewed, and apparently he liked them. Lou, I'm on a PC. I have the waypoint file when I plug in the remote, but there is nothing in it. And I've made 2 waypoint files while flying. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. It sounds like you're not in the directory. It sounds like you're in the I'll show you. There are 2 directories, right, on here. One is internal and one is SD. You want to be on the internal directory on your remote controller. Let me see if I can. I guess we'll try it now. But that's okay. We're streaming from a key. So if I lose the audio, I just quit the app, start again, and we're still live, which is great. So here, let me just check the timer. Yeah, so we'll find out Monday. Well, next week we're going to have a 3D print of a week, so I'll keep you guys updated. The question is, which print is it going to be? I'm going to turn this on first. So this is how you do 3D mapping and stuff like that, auto flight geometry, and have everything just automated with your map, because you would have a video on that. Like if you guys, you can just click on the comment and see. So I'm just gonna plug this in. Actually, if you ever see, that's why you want to wear this around your neck, so that in case it falls. So I'm just gonna have to move up so that y'all can see. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way because you're gonna need that screen and this camera here. I wonder. Let me. Oh yeah, we can still see. I'm just gonna fix this so that it comes under. But that's okay. It's gonna show up on the desktop. Hold on. Let me click allow. Let's see. We have Brian chiming in on the comments question.
Look, they're even hiring freelance tax experts on Fiverr.
Man, it probably works better than how we...
I'm just going to close this. This is the video here. And we don't need this anymore because we've done that. Fidget spinner. And I think I can open up a new window here and bring that one out. Slide that one down. This way we'll go back to the show. Not YouTube Studios. Just this one. All right. It's a little glitchy here. It's going boom, boom. So it's going in and out. Let's see what Brian says. So let me send this to you guys. Are you shitting me? Oh, I can't send it. Hold on. It's too long. Even the creator of his channel cannot share the link to.
And then we're going to click on scroll down, see where it says waypoint. And see, this is the waypoint folder.
Go back. And so it's for those of you guys that want to get into mapping. All right, so Brian, waypoints from file. A lot depends on the file name you give it, as well as where you place it on the journey. Yes, exactly. And I think that's what he might be doing wrong. You can click on that video and you see his comments, but everything is done in real time on my video, so I don't know. So let me just go here before the thing just goes bonkers. So we're going to use, I'm using Android file transfer, if I can find it. And there's a link in the video, that video, where you can download it too, because it's not available anymore. I may have deleted it. Android. Oh, let me take this off. There, now I can type. Android file transfer. See, I don't have it on my machine, but it's right over here. See, applications. This is the, so you want the read only, okay? And it looks like I have to restore purchase. I'm not restoring purchase because I never bought it. So you just want to click free mode. And then when you get into free mode, you should see it. See RC mounted, DJI RC. It sees it, show in Finder. And then when it shows in Finder, this one's a little bit different because you have two different kinds of storages, which can be a little bit confusing. But as you can see, we have data, user cache, and all that other fun stuff. See, it just disconnected again, and then it connects, and it disconnects, it connects, and it disconnects. And then if we go, let's try data, user DE, see, 0. So if he's using this application, it's not going to be as streamlined. Has DJI logs are in there. See, recovery, upgrade, copy, ANR, and some other fun stuff. And then let's see what else is inside of the directory. You have your SD card. See, in this one we have SD card. And then you click on Android, data, and then you have DJI Go 5, and then you have files, and then you go down. Won't let me. Can't scroll. That's so weird. See, then there goes your waypoint, and then inside here you have map view, but that's on the ESD card. Okay, so you do get a different view with this application, which is a little bit of a bummer, and that's why if you use this one, OpenMTP, and I'll show you how straightforward it is with Android file transfer. Hold on, it's just so much faster. And I actually put that on the GitHub repository, which I believe is another link in that video. All right, but let's go to OpenMTP. OpenMTP should be more streamlined, should be a little bit like file transfer. Left is not what you want, the right side is what you want. So we go here. Actually, you know what? Let's go here to cursor so that you can see and follow along, and activate enable cursor. All right, so you see here, these are all the folders. Click on Android, and then you're going to click on data, and then we're going to click on DJI Go 5, and then you're going to click on files, and then you're going to click on waypoint, and then you have map view. I don't have any waypoints in here, but most likely when you do, this is where they would be. You know, as you saw in the video, I think I may have deleted or erased some of them, but the beauty of the other application, GitHub, and then you would, you know, right click, and I'm not a fan of waypoints, that's why I didn't keep them on here. I just did them for the video. So we'll go here to my repository. I love this app, is really good. It's free. There's no like use the free version. Android file transfer right here. It's a little antiquated, a little old. It keeps connecting, so I'm just going to download it, and there it is. And this one's just straightforward, very vanilla, very like what you want in an application that just don't do anymore. Everything is subscription based. It's like, hi, would you like to use the free version, or if you want full access, pay $29.95 a month. This is the way apps used to be. I should actually keep it on my computer because it's the way. It's kind of like those 99-cent planes. Hopefully it opens. Yep, it opens. Open, and see, it just opens up a little nice directory. And it's really, and so it tells you, you get to choose which one you want. You have internal storage, and you have Android. See? And so in this case, you want internal storage. And then now you click on Android, then you have data, and then you have DJI Go 5, then you have files, then you scroll down. See, I can scroll on this one, waypoint, and it would be in here, and you would right click on that waypoint folder, which would be a number, and then you put it in there. But if you go on Android, right, and you click Android, data, and then DJI 5 Go, then you have files. See, there's no way, like, there's no waypoint. And I think that's what he or she or they might be doing, and they're in the wrong directory. So hopefully you're in the right directory, and the only way to do that, like, it's not confusing when you use Android file transfer, the older version, which is in the GitHub repository. The newer version, it's not as straightforward with your directory search, and you'll be shit out of luck probably anyway, because you're on Windows, man. I don't do Windows. I do have Glass Plus that I was using today to clean my little mirror in the shower, but that's about it. And that's it. That answers that question. But before we take the next call, please, we need to check the time on the stream. 31 minutes, I would say 25, right? 25 minutes into the stream will be his answer. Sorry, we don't do Windows. Get rid of that. And go here. And well, we could probably do it in Spanish, or we could do it in French if you like. All right, let's see. Merci. He's like, no more, mister, please. I can't. All right. Let's see what we got here. 25 minutes into the stream, you will see, hopefully you are in the right directory. Someone made a comment on something. I'll see what they said. RIGHT. Right in. It's hard to type sideways. That's why I usually keep the keyboard here. So let's see what's. I think someone on Facebook said something. Hold on, because I got a notification over here. Let me get rid of this thing. Let's shut this off, and then we'll see what they said. Because we're live. We got troll. That's why we got trolls already. We're being trolled already on Facebook. I like trolls because we get ideas for new videos from them. You got to think about how you can monetize on them. Because if you delete bad comments, YouTube will shadow ban you. So you won't only get shadow banned for like deleting videos, copyright stuff, and all that other junk. You could also get shadow banned if you delete comments that you don't like. So just think about how to monetize on the bad comments and don't delete them. So if you go to YouTube, shadow ban checker, I think this one is it. And I understand. That's fine. And then we also go to find comments. Was it comments? Causes you to show violation, spam behavior, sexual content, misleading thumbnails, continual creating similar videos. That shocking, sensational, misleading, deleting 3 or more videos in a short time. Uploading copyright, we know that. Changing the channel name. That's what I did. I changed the channel name. It's kind of messed up though. Some typical radar examples include blah 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 blah. AdSense error, content changes, deleting a large number of video comments. See that? Deleting a large number. It's like he wasn't nice to me. He said my video sucked, or he that's not nice. You can't say that. Well, if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen, because YouTube does not like the deletion of comments. The YouTube algorithm recognizes all comments, whether positive or negative, and these comments increase the visibility of the video. If you delete any comment, it will harm the video engagement. Deleting a comment signals to the algorithms that you are not open to criticism or that there is an unpleasant misinformation in the video, which can reduce the video's visibility to the point of disappearance into the shadows. See what we can't get that to echo when I say shadows. All right. Yeah, so blah, 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 blah. If you report the comment and it's removed by YouTube, the impact on your video is not as damaging as deleting it yourself. Additionally, instead of deleting it, try blocking the commenter instead of removing the comment. Interesting. So yeah, so don't delete the good, the bad, or the ugly. It's kind of messed up though. I mean, I could see people doing like, oh, I want everything to be beautiful on my channel. I want all my video comments to look like they're number one. All right, so knowing that, moving forward, let's see what they said on Facebook. Well, one of the reasons why I left those Facebook forums is because the trolls, you know. You didn't read the manual. How could you not? I'll be in Narrowsburg, New York next weekend. Okay. Jared Manacrin commented, what if they don't speak Spanish neither? Let's see. We can what can I say? We can you know what language language would you like next video to be in? The next one will be in French, but not this one. There. Anyway, so that's it. You know, someone's just asking, but yeah, that's really cool. Look at that. I even did the thumbnail in Spanish too. I took the flag from one of the apps, and then you just, you know. So let's see if we have French flag. French flag PNG, because we just don't want the background. This is a nice one. I like these new little rough flags. The next one will be French. How about Chinese flag? Actually, well, I'll get them as I do them. It takes, as you know, it takes time, these videos. All right, knowing that and moving forward. So create a waypoint file on the remote, yes, and save it, yes. One waypoint is fine. Copy a waypoint file to that file name and location on the controller. Yeah, exactly. Why? So the only reason why I think maybe this person is having trouble, one, they're on Windows. A lot of times when you put your stuff into Windows, like, hi, we notice you're trying to put something in your machine. Would you like it? Do you want it? Do you really, really want it? You know, like the Windows thing. And you're like, yes, I do want it. Great. Now that you want it, please go here and download a driver. It could be something like that. Or it could be like something like here. Everything was like a little weird until I downloaded the Android file transfer and I was able to streamline going into the directory. But, or it could be like a troll, you know, like, so we don't know. We'll never know. But I usually give them 2 or 3 tries, and then after that, I'm like, you know what, I can't, you know, I made it as simple and easy as possible, and especially there's a video, so then you know that it's probably a troll, you know. They're like, we had a couple of them on the channel before on the live streams back in the day. They would like ask the same question 1,000,001 times, and then I'm like, but wait, I don't understand. So I have to plug it in, right? And then I'm like, yeah, and you have to, you know, that was we had one on the live stream once too. All right, so let's go to the questions and comments. I'm going to be doing a soldering video next week for sure. I'll show you what we're going to be building. We are going to be building this one right here. Been waiting long enough, so you guys stay tuned for that. This brings back nostalgia too. Remember those games we had? So you'll be able to solder this, and then we have, what's the first game? Tetris. This is how games were back in the day. We were soldering this, building that, And the music's there too. Oh, except, oops. What happened there? Could be the oh, looks like the battery connector. That's weird. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, go 1. And then go there. Oh, that's a good spot. I remember, whoops, playing this game when I was a kid. It was on the Game Boy, see? And then you have, how do I quit it? So to quit it, to restart, you go here. There's 5 games in here. Or as we say, 2. The second one is the Snake. Snake is alright. Oops. Looks like we may need to take the batteries out and then put it back in. We used to do that with games back in the day. We do like a refresh. There we go. See? And the worm gets bigger. And wait for it. This one's going to be really tricky. And then go up. And then go there. And oops, and then go there. My favorite one is probably pole position. Turn it off, turn it on. Pole positions is okay. Oh no, the space game. Pole. This one is, which one is this one? Yeah, I think this one's it. Yeah, this one's pole position. It's all right. You keep going. So you have to use your imagination. And these were graphics back in the day. Brian can tell you. He can confirm. This was it. And all you had, whoop, I crashed, was your imagination, right? This one's the best one. This one's probably the best one, the next one coming up. The space, because this one I can basically get double digits. I think 999 is as high as you can go. So we're gonna, this is one we're gonna build next week. We might skip 3D print. No, we can't skip 3D print of the week. We might have, we're just gonna have another video next week, another live stream of, I wonder if I can do that. Oh, you can't rapid fire and move at the same time. A little bit of a bummer, but that's how games were back then. This was the graphics. There was no Steam. There was no Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is coming out with a 3D one. I might sell the old one before, once I have to follow the Nintendo news. That's just, as you can see, that's what I do. I sell something and use the cash to buy something new. I never, you know, I try to make it a wash. So whenever you see something new, I'm like, I didn't buy it. I sold some stuff. So yeah, so that's that one. And then I think there's another game after this. I think the last game is, that's that, like the Space Invaders one. Yeah, that's it. One's brightness. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, this is like a numbers game. I don't know. It's like roulette. 1, 31, 1. I don't know what that one. I never played 2. I really don't know what this game is. I wasn't into those card games, numbered games, and stuff like that. All right, so that's that. So look out for that. And you'll know because I'll schedule the stream. I'm gonna schedule the stream and commit to it. So this way it will happen. All right, knowing that, moving forward, let's see what we got here. Did I send you any STL files I thought you should try? No, not yet, but soon. I hope you do. Liam sent us the, not this one, but it was, the Socket Buddy, and I tried to sell one, and the creator came back to me. It's like, please take my STL file down, not STL, my 3D print off of what was it, eBay. I was like, all right. But if you like, you can become a Patreon, and then you can have unlimited. I'd probably have to sell 100 of those to make my Patreon fee back. Let's see. I'll share with you. Let's see what they said. eBay. My eBay selling. Messages. Here it is. I don't know how he found me. Literally. He's like, he said, Hey, I noticed that you are selling one of my original designs, the Socket Buddy. Although the print is available to the public for personal use, commercial rights are restricted without permission. I've set up a Patreon account for anyone interested in selling my models. If you would like to sign up for the membership, we'd be happy to have you in the JB Custom family. If not, no worries. I just ask that you stop selling any of my prints. Thanks for your consideration. I'm trying to respect those who are paying for those rights to sell. And I was like, sure, no worries. It was put up on eBay for a few weeks back. If you look at my eBay history of items sold, 0 Socket Buddies have been sold. If this sells, I'd be happy to pay your right to sell fee. We'll take it down later this evening. Seems $20 is too high, and $20 is too high. Yeah, I thought he would be like Honor, like every week I do a 3D print of the week. This one was featured, great print. And then he's like, I thought maybe like, really? Oh wow, you know what? You can keep it up. Maybe I'll let you sell 1 or 2. Nope, he's not having it. Really appreciate your understanding. Now, what puzzled me about this is that this is eBay United States. Like, we have eBay all around the world. So that means he's just bored out of his mind because I guess if I don't know, you don't see me dedicating my time looking for people who steal my stuff. The only time I came across someone ripping off one of my videos when I was just doing a search on YouTube. I typed in, Ridgewood, New Jersey, and then this guy showed up.
So like, you're thinking about moving to Ridgewood, New Jersey. We're gonna be
along. I'm like, wait, that's my video. Literally, that is my video.
About the
he's using, which is fine. That little clip of the drone flying in Ridgewood. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna be like, hi, I noticed like in your front intro that you are using, whatever. I just wish he had given me credit. But this guy's hunting you down. He's like, please take it down now. And anyway, this is a nice little clip, but it's really cool. Oh, how many views did he get on that video though? Not a lot, 4,000. It's but it would have been nice at the time if I was tagged, right? Because that video's dead anyway. Usually, whatever your views are for the first 24 hours to the week, that's going to be the life expectancy of that viral moment. So if it's 4K, that's it. He's not going to get any more. But if your channel blows up, that video can get 20 or 30,000 more views. So all your videos do that. Experience that when your channel blows up. But until then, that's it. That's the cap. All right. So knowing that, moving forward, we have on next. All right. So remember, it's going to be a shorter show tonight because we did a lot of stuff last night. Good video, but I was hoping you were going to short flight, and I did. I showed him a short flight. I actually sent him a few links. Seems like a lot of people are buying drones lately and spending time in the simulator, so we'll probably see a lot of that coming up. The YouTube tax info. So anything I have trouble with, I usually make a video for. So there'll be a video on the snowblower. There'll be a video on the O3 air unit, stuff like that, and mix of videos, mix of things, and the live stream. Spring's coming up. I do have to spend a lot of time in the yard getting it ready, so I will do some live streams there in the yard so you guys can know how to do stuff with your stuff. And point is that I created a video on how to find your YouTube tax info, and that one got a lot of traction, the original one. Then I figured I'd redo it. So the original.
Here are the top 3 things I wish I knew before starting my own YouTube channel.
400 views. So that many people are looking for their tax info. I just wish the newer one got more feed and traction. But fine, it is what it is. So sometimes some of the most mundane videos get a lot of traction. So sometimes you'll see that on the channel. Knowing that and moving forward, that answers that question. And kind of looks like we're doing a shorter show tonight, but because last night was long. Oh, and it didn't work, unfortunately. WW, who gave us a solution, it didn't work out, unfortunately. Anyway, I believe I have yet to successfully. Yeah, so that's it. So that's where we left off. I changed an nozzle on my printers recently. They started printing spaghetti. Yeah, that usually means like Liam's back, which is great. I don't know, he was here the other day. Great vid, well done. Question for you: I'm a photographer. I want to do this with lights attached to light paint. However, at night, while landscapes, there's no light for the camera to lock onto. I sent him a link to another guy who specializes in making light videos, and he was happy with that. Hey bro, subbed here and waiting. I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but I just replied back to them and told them, you know, catch us on the live stream. But welcome to the channel. Welcome to all you guys to the channel. Welcome to all the new folks out there, because these shows would not be possible without you. You know, one day, who knows, the live streams will have many more people, but we will always remember like the group, the posse from the beginning, like Brian, Cam, Liam, right, and all the other fun folks. A Midnight Off-Road Runner, Mark Bay, and if I missed anyone, MT, I'm the person that asked your GitHub and you gave me the dump for the Pavo 25. Oh, hey, how are you? Welcome. This line saved me. Set motor output reordering. MT, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm so happy that it actually helped you. Pavo 25. Let's check out the Pavo 25. And it still works. It's still apparently these are some of the go-to drones. Let's check out MT's channel. MT, welcome. That's weird. Oh, there we go. We always check out everyone's channel. Oh look. Oh yeah, I remember MT. Yeah, I remember. That's so cool. All right, so MT likes to watch, which is cool. Let me go here. So we have MT here too, because MT's been here for a while. We have a couple of people here that have been here for a while, and they come out every now and again from the shadows. All right, so let's see. Hold on. Let's go Pavo. Let's go to YouTube. So, and remember to do your own CLI dump. So even though your drone's working, great, but dump your file, because I've had experiences even on the live stream where the drone crashed and then it went bonkers. I think when I was over here one time in the corner flying, it crashed in the hallway, and next thing you know, the drone, everything got reversed and was backwards. Why it did that, I don't know, but hold on, let's see. So you want to do your own dump and save it so that if something happens, you have those settings, or just go back to my GitHub and that will do it there. But let me see with here. This line saved me motor output reordering. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. I actually have a video that shows you how to reconfigure the motor output, but that's good to know. That, you know, let's check it out. Channel, and we'll go Pavo 25. Just type in Pavo 25. Yeah, this was the latest one, but I have one with the settings, which is a little bit shorter. Oh, maybe that one. Maybe I'll do a Pavo video in another language. This is really cool.
Hey there, welcome back, guys. This video is for those that...
Yeah, there we go. I like this one. This drone is a nice size, and it flies really well. I have this one in angle mode. And what's great about these drones is that when you crash them, you can fix them. Like once you've built one, it's like the same MO for all the other drones. Like, oh, this is the same thing. Oh, this is the motor. Oh, this is the flight controller. Oh, this is the air unit. You know, this is the footage from the goggles, so of course it's going to be a little shaky, but it's good. And you know, not everyone was born to fly in acro mode. Not everybody likes
this is nice. Watch your battery,
acro. And that's why they have angle in there.
If you don't watch it.
But until this day, I go to meetups and I get like stoned for flying in angle mode, and I'm told I'm not supposed to. But look, I have video that shows me flying in angle. How could I not supposed to
fly?
I'm doing it, you know, like literally. So you know, there's always going to be people that don't approve of people who fly FPV
This
and
is
fly
smooth.
in angle
And
mode.
I have full
I fly my
control.
Avata in manual mode. I do flips and stuff
Amazing.
like that.
Again, watch your
I just like
battery.
to have more fun flying, more flight time, because as soon as you put it into acro mode,
Definitely.
you're acrobatic and you're doing flips and turns and you need to go faster and your flight time is a little shorter. And this one I think I got 3 minutes out of
Amazing.
it. So you will get
Watch your battery. We're
but
at
you
3.
if you want to have the experience of being in control, look at that. I'm able to, and my goal, if you were following me, my goal was to do the same flight I do with the Avata on the motion controller, which you saw right here,
Phenomenal.
in manual mode. And I did. I was able to do it. Kind of neat, huh? It took a lot of time, took a lot of
Spin it
practice,
around.
and then,
Just
once
can't
you reach
hover.
your
That's,
goal,
whoa.
you push
That's the
yourself
only thing.
again. Push it. Maybe next my goal
all right,
will
though.
be, I can land, like I'm going to land right about here.
Voila.
Next, maybe my
Whoops,
goal will
flip
be
landed.
to land on the heliport, like land anywhere. Be like, oh, I want to land there. Boom, I can do that. Oh, I want to land there. So that maybe that'll be my next goal. But now I can comfortably fly, and in the beginning, I couldn't, literally. And then maybe now, and then my next goal will be to fly indoors. That's challenging, and I still haven't been able to master that. We'll see. And that's it. So now we can go into the simulator for a little bit. Remember last night was a long show. That was like the longest one, really long. But it was cool though. It was nice hanging out with everyone. I'm gonna hang out in the simulator, see if I can do a couple of laps, see if this works. Interesting how he did his motor reordering, 2, 3, etc. Motor output reordering. This line. Interesting. And I wonder how that happened. Like, it could be like MT is into configuring things from the raw file instead of doing it from the wiki inside the Betaflight software. Because I would never go into the file and do this, like he says this line saved me. I wouldn't be doing lines. I would just do it like this. I'd be like, oh, okay, and connect, and then motor, all that other fun stuff. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, click yes there. We'll just go do that here, and I should definitely leave this on my computer because it's just so much easier using that one. And now we're just gonna go to Steam. Click allow. That's so weird. Oh, because I'm using a new port. Hopefully we're fine. MT, your dump was not working in my Pavo, but I'm a software engineer. Show it started going line by line. Interesting. Then he found the code that saved him. Yeah, so I was like, because a lot of people don't do that. Like do it line by line. That's really nice that you're able to do that. That's quite some skill. Because I was telling everyone that, well, I guess he's watching, that I would have done it through the wiki, but it's so great. Glad that was able to help you, and you're welcome. That's so cool. All right, knowing that and moving forward, let's get back into this simulator. It's been a while since I've been in here. Let's go to my hopefully there's no update. That's the liftoff for micro drones. We'll go to play. MT, your dump was not working in my Bravo, but I'm a software engineer, so I started going line by line and found it. That's so cool. That's great that you did. It's possible that it only works, I don't know, for my drone, but I'm glad you were able to figure it out, and you're welcome. And there we go. Oh, whoops. We'll go to play. And if there's anything we learned this week on TV, is how to say please and thank you. And we end on that note. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna do race. Liam was on here earlier, but I wasn't able to jump on. He showed us how to get in here when fly when other folks are here, but I don't have. So my best time is 4 minutes 39 seconds for 3 laps. I doubt I can beat that today, but another day for sure. I'm just gonna launch here. I want to see if there's sound. Make sure there's no music, and the sound is fine. The last time I played music, I got a copyright on the video. I was like, really? I'm like, it's just freaking liftoff. So I need to adjust the angle because by default it's like at 29 degrees. This is because of the new version of the DJI version. And I think at 15, 14. And that's the beauty of building your own drone. Like MT is a software engineer, and he was able to fix it and repair it. There's no DJI. You are Camera Fresh. And it sounds like he's probably flying in full acro mode, it's really neat. Maybe you can put some videos up and we can show everyone how you fly. All right, so here we go. Let's see. So you see it's a little bit more smoother. I can go down, but it's been a while. So I'm gonna go there, and go there, and oh, missed my checkpoint. Oh, reboot. So now we're just gonna have fun. It's been a while since I've flown. Usually it takes me a couple of rounds before I... So for this one, the trick here is to be as far left, right, as possible, so that when you turn, you can just zoom right in. But according to the the guy who owns the company that wrote this software, he said this should not be happening. So he's aware of it, that when you start flying in the simulator, it's a little bit out of control. And when it starts doing that, it usually means you have to quit it and start again, which is a bummer. But all the other drones fly fine. It's the Avata drone that's like going out of control when you go into manual mode. Like it's literally in frickin' bullet time, and it shouldn't be like that. Whoops, it shouldn't be like that. So now I have to quit it and start it again. So that's a glitch in here. If you go to the Liftoff Facebook group, you'll see Mr. President chiming in, saying it shouldn't be like that. The president of the company from here. So that's what you have. And they haven't fixed it, but it's not like they're launching updates every couple of weeks, But it's a bummer that it happened after an update, because if you've been following me since the beginning, you'd know that and my best time was 4 minutes and 39 seconds. So if you can't do your time, and if you can't fly, quit it, start it again, or maybe you lost your mojo and you can't fly anymore. You lost your craft and you just need more time. But if I'm at camera angle 12 degrees and it's pulling that shit off, it's the app. It's one or the other. It's either my mojo. But yeah, oh, there we go. Now it's nicer. But and it's a drone too. If you switch to drone, the other drones fly so much better. And the rates, we put Liam's rates in here. Oh yeah, this is definitely better. So I'm not flying like a bat out of hell. But hold on, let me get past here, and then I'll say what the butt is. Yeah, now it's working. But hold on. There's still one more glitch. If everything's working out fine now, sometimes on the last lap, the app will start bugging out and then go into like hyperdrive and start speeding up. So that's the only downside. So you're like, oh wow, look, I'm flying, and then all of a sudden, you're like losing control. So that's the only downside. And I started losing control a second ago, but I'm still in control now. But you'll know once, yeah, it's going a little bit faster. But the other drone, the default drone, is so slow. Like it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to do one lap, unless you change the pit rates. But by default, I've been able to, you know, see my time. Oops. Now the drone is flying a little bit faster. Yeah. So now it's like going a little bit out of control. But that's alright. We'll just go back down and around. And then go back up. See? And then 152. So I'm definitely not going to beat my time. I'm looking at 6 minutes. Tops. See? Unless I can somehow make up for the time by changing the angle of the camera and then going into super drive. But that's hard. That takes a good hour or two of being in the simulator, and then oops. And then putting it into super drive. I want to try the one that looks like Dubai next. That one, I think the one that looks like Dubai is the one you probably want to go be in to practice, like, construction sites and stuff. This one's like walking apart. And oh. This is where the drone speeds up. As you go down here, the drone will start to boom, speed up. Oh wow, what's happening here? Oh, I thought it was game. Yeah, it was game over. Like, wait, I thought it was game over. If you can flip the drone back over, you can continue. But we crashed. It's going too fast though. Literally. Like, it's going out of control. I wonder why it does that though. You'll see after this. I'll try a different drone. None of the other drones do that. Like, literally, it's only this one. And then it's like, you know what else it could be? Hold on. Let's go quit. Recalibrate. Yeah. So sometimes if you recalibrate, things will work. Options. And then controls. Controller. Let's recalibrate it. So it's one or the other, you know. And then we got our DJI control stick. Calibrate. Start calibration. Center all sticks. There we go. Oh man. Okay, go there. Wait, hold on. That's not supposed to be like that. Do you want to disregard? Yes, disregard the changes. One of the sticks were like way off. Alright, go here. Options. Controls. You gotta put that middle one back really fast. Okay. Calibrate. Or you can fine tune it if you really know your stuff. If you're like MT, you'll probably fine tune this stuff. There. That's one. Now we'll go here. And then put it back. There. Throttle. Throttle is easy because it's going to bounce back. Great. That one's easy. It's the left stick. That one's easy because it should bounce back. Alright, then we'll save it. And sometimes that will help, you know, fine tuning everything. Save it again. And then exit. Too bad it doesn't have the RC3 in there. That would be cool. Now we'll go to race again, and maybe, yeah. So that's the only problem with the DJI drone. It bugs out. I had someone reach out to me, I think last week, about it. It's like, hi, do I need to learn? I forget what he said. That's so weird because I didn't reply to that comment live. We'll find his comment. He's like, do I need to start learn flying again? I'm like, no, just watch these videos. How to, Liam showed us how to put his rates in, and then some, the configurations of quitting and recalibrating everything. Gets it working again, because by default now after the update the camera angle's at 30 degrees. It was like, I thought I had to learn to fly again, but then Liam's like, he's like, just change the angle, and then we did, and that's how we got a new video on how to fly and lift off after the update. But I want to find that comment. So it's happening to a lot of people. Remember, bear more left. See, now it's a little bit slower, but once it starts bugging out is when, see, smoother flight after the calibration. But the other drones don't do that. See, look at that, smoother on the turn. See, look at that. So sometimes you gotta recalibrate it after. But you develop your skill and you work your craft. You learn how to fly with a shitty controller. You learn how to fly a drone that's out of control, because anyone who's flown FPV before knows that sometimes when you crash, it just goes bonkers. And look at MT. Something happened with his code. Mine didn't work, but he was able to find the line where, I don't know, that worked just right for him, and was able to, take what he needed from there. And sometimes that happens. That happened here once live. I was flying the drone. Oh, Afix, yeah. Afix gave us the rates to the Synolog 25 that he had gotten from drone camps. And I put the rates in, and I was so fat. We saw it was a live show, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And when something happened, I crashed the drone, like always inside, and then the drone went bonkers. Like literally, I had to reflash it. And I remember I saw a Bradwell video that said, oh no, that doesn't happen. Well, we saw it happen live, and now the drone's losing it. It's going a little bit bonkers. A little bit bummer, because we had like 130, Yeah, so it happens, and it happened live, but why it happens, I don't know. There was a code. I don't know if MT knows about the code, the crash code, because sometimes if you crash your drone that you build, the drone can go bonkers, and if you have the crash code in there, it prevents it from, like, basically having a mind of its own and just going crazy. So if you implement that code, have it in one of the videos. It works really well. Boom. See, now I'm losing control of the drone. Now it's going bonkers. Like, I feel it. Like, I mean, I can get that, right? And then spinning it around. But I'm not going to beat my time, because I'm 2 minutes, and maybe, I can't even get that. We'll get it. Do that, and then go into the other one. See, now I have to do acrobats just to get that freaking thing, instead of just flying smoothly, like just going in for a landing, learning how to fly, going in, mayday, mayday, mayday. See, now this room, look at how fast it's going, like, what the fuck? Yeah, so it's still glitchy, but when you get it to work, well, learn to fly a drone that's out of control, like, because when you have that oh shit moment, instead of panicking, you can be like, oh, I got this. I remember when this happened in the simulator. Shouldn't, but it does. And I'll show you after I finish my third lap on another drone that's so slow, and that it's going to take 6 minutes to do a lap, to do 3 laps. In this case, we're probably looking at 6 minutes too, but because we are flying a drone that's out of control, you know, never happened before. Kind of sucks, but it'll work. We'll get it working again. So sometimes rebooting the machine, but we're live streaming, so this is just so you know what to do, and I'll leave a link to that video. And I'll share with you what the president of Liftoff shared. But I didn't know. I didn't know that, like, it was, I thought it was just a Facebook group. I thought it was like, oh, it's just a Facebook group, you know, because sometimes I like sharing my videos with the Facebook groups, you know, like, oh, wow. And then I didn't realize it was the actual company. I was like, oh, see, if you have to do this that's fine though. We're gonna make it work. And you just work your craft. You just, like, you become a better pilot, you know? Yeah, it's speeding up now. Like, it's really going like a bad hill. So we're gonna have to swing around and down. Usually you should be able to do this. But it's good though, because you get to work your craft. You'd be like, oh, I got this. But I recommend that, oopsie, I would have lost my drone, that if you do fly, if you're practicing on this, be in an open field or in an abandoned site, so that I'd rather lose my drone than my, you know, privilege to fly by crashing this thing into someone. But I'll two things. I want to share that video after that I shared with the folks at Liftoff, and then I'll show you the crash code link. And if you Google the code, there's actually a fellow who has a video on it, and that's how I found it. It wasn't Bradwell though; it was some other guy that had the crash code. Because what happened was, in the beginning, when I was flying FPV inside the house, I'd crash into the sofa, I'd crash into the wall, and the drone would, like, have a mind of its own after the crash. Kind of like the Neo. If you crash your Neo, the Neo just has a flyaway. Well, the FPV drones that you build have something similar to a flyaway if you don't put that crash code in. You'll bounce it, it'll hit a wall, and then all of a sudden it just starts going like, bye-bye, like the red balloon. And then like, wait, what's happening? Where are you going? You're like, come back. So that happened. So when you put that code in, you'll crash into your sofa or your wall, and the drone will, you know, continue to hover or just bounce off the wall, you know? Just bounce off the wall. And you want that. I'm not sure. I guess, you know what? MT will let us know. MT, when you come back, maybe, because I don't know if there's enough time today, but next week, let us know if that code is inside the Pavel 25. That would be cool. See, 7 minutes. 7 minutes in a drone that's out of control, but not my best time. So we know it's the drone. I like, watch this drone. If we switch to drone, let's confirm. We have more control, but it's a little bit slower. We'll go to race, and we'll go here, and then we'll switch. And the PID rates in this drone are just by default so slow, but it's fine now. See, 7 now. My best time is 7 minutes for 3 laps. So I gotta fix that. The only way to fix that is to just spend like a couple hours in here and put it in. I want to break 4. I want to do at least 4 minutes. So this is the other drone. The other drone, this drone, you're guaranteed 6 minutes. You're guaranteed full control. Oh, except there's no pause button, so we gotta do that. And let that, oh, actually bring the camera angle to 13, even 14 is fine with this one. Except we'll do a reboot, make sure the camera angle is saved. 14, okay. And it's just, we're gonna looking at probably 6 minutes, 3 minutes 1 lap, or something like that. I'm gonna do, and this is the true FPV drone. The reason why I have the Avata drone in there, because it streamlines the process of, see how slow that is on the turn. It simulates flying any DJI FPV drone, because you have M mode. Whereas in this drone right here in the simulator, see, we're in acro mode. If you throttle it too much, the drone will smoke out, right? So you want to develop flying habits for each FPV experience. You throttle the Avata too much, it throws you back into sport mode or our normal mode. So know that. That's why we have 2 different videos on there, because if you throttle this so much, it simulates the real experience that you're going to have with a regular FPV. Your drone will fall from the sky and your battery will be depleted. I might be able to even do 30, because this camera angle is just, you know, it's nice. It gives you the true FPV experience in acro mode, but it's slow as molasses, literally. Just need to move my leg. But you have the full control, right? And it's like so smooth. Like literally, I was like, I got this. I could like move my leg and not worry. In regular FPV, you gotta stay still. If you have an itch, you can't scratch it. Like, cause this one I can. I'd be like, oh my head, you know, like, cause that's how slow it is. You could probably change your pit rates to simulate this, but you're gonna have a lot of jello. Your drone's gonna be shaking. It's gonna be like a horror movie where it's just gonna be having the jitters. But if you can do this with your drone, you're not ready for FPV. If you can fly like this and go 5, look at that, Osmos action. Yeah, you can't do that with a regular FPV drone. You take your fingers off the tabs and your drone's going off the rockers. So, but this is nice though. This just gives you, you know, the full acro experience. See, about 2.5 minutes, 1 lap with this feature. And this is good though, because not everyone can fly in bullet time. The only downside is that in the real world, your shit's flying like in bullet time, you know? But this is good for the new guy, you know? And then, you know, you just know how to hold it steady. And you can go up, around, your yaw, and then you can flip. The only downside to the flip is that in the real world, Ken told me, because they were my spotters the other day, in the last live stream I did and with the Avata 2 when I crashed it, apparently when you do a flip, the drone loses height. They said the drone dropped about 5 feet or so, like when I did like that. So in the simulator it maintains your height, it seems, but even when I did like that, so I can want it to be like that, it drops. The Avata like goes down. So you have to be careful with that. So you always want to be high up when doing like a yaw is fine. Like yaw is like this, and then the pitch is like that, and then the roll. Whoa, mayday! See, and then that's your roll. Yeah. So that part is not streamlined in the simulator because you will just quit. If you're gonna do yaws and pitched and roll, just your rolls, barrel rolls and stuff, practice in the real world and then do it higher up, because with the Avata, because it's gonna literally, you're gonna lose height, which is a bummer. And now we're waiting for my other drone to come back. So yeah, let's go to Facebook and then check it out. Do you pee before you poo? For Sizzle, I don't know. Do I pee before I poo? I'll let you know next time. Let's see. Your dump was not okay. Oh, I see. He's probably talking about because CLI dump. Yeah, I don't know. The dump, data dump, not dump. Yeah. So he took my dump, and my poop didn't work for him. Yeah, you guys are killing me. All right, knowing that. Oh, moving forward. So we're just gonna go to Facebook, and then go here, and then type in liftoff. LIFT liftoff. Oh, you lifted my group, Liftoff Community, and I wonder if Oh wow, people are having trouble. I'll type in my name. Oh wow, Off-World. Interesting. Oh, is there a Liftoff Off-World? That would be kind of cool. Huh. Oh, anyway, let's type in my name and see what comes up. Lewis. And I should show up somewhere in there. Yep, there it is. And then so they said, I got 3 comments on here. That's weird. That should not be the case. Thanks for letting us know. We'll investigate. And that's from the founder of for the company, Osa Labs. Interesting. Yeah. So I didn't know it was that. This is a regular group, but they confirmed that it shouldn't be like that. But you know, I'm learning to fly a drone that's out of control, and it's actually gotten my skills better. But forget about that. Let's go back again and Off-World. Let's go here and see if there is a Liftoff. That would be cool. I always wanted a space version of Liftoff. Off-World. Only 4 games show up. Off-World. Liftoff. Nah, nothing. Maybe it's in. Maybe what other comments we got in here? Reply to this comment on your post. Mention me. Let's see what he says. Nah, just kidding. English is okay. Okay. Let's try lift off. Off-World. Off-World. We have Liftoff. Interesting. Oh, it just. No. I thought maybe there was a space version of Liftoff. That would be cool if they just took it out into the stars and had like a fire button where you could just shoot away. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So that's that video. I'll leave for you guys. You know what? Let me find that video here. Again, just go to YouTube and those guys are funny though, Matt and Justice. Lift off, not working. There it is. Bummer. But faster. As you can see, you can still hack it. You can still do it. Just change the camera pitch. Just remember to change the camera pitch and quit again if it's not working. But my times are getting better. But as it's been confirmed by the people who created the app that it shouldn't be doing that, but they probably can't fix it, don't want to fix it, or maybe you know, they have better things to do. But Liftoff will never be the way it was when I was flying in the beginning. A little bit of a bummer, but you know, you just learn to fly a drone that's out of control. Change the pitch, quit it a couple of times to get that reset, or change the drone. But as you can see, the other drones are just really slow. You can make the drones go faster by changing the camera pitch. We got that tip from, I think it was Liam or Markabe, and probably both. And that's it. Anyway, let's see what we have here. We are on 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll just go here really quick. Go into new browser, new tab, go here, dun, dun. Hopefully it wasn't slow.
We'll build 10 IDA links to your client's website. If you don't like them, you don't pay for them. No, seriously.
I don't mind the ads, but why do I have 5,
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. So, and the reason why I'm checking the audio is because a lot of times if we start plugging stuff in and out, we lose our feed. We lose our, you know. Brian, hope you had a nice breakfast. That's it. Last night was a really long show. Nice to know that you have me in your kitchen. Like, hello, hi, I'm here, and welcome to Louie's Cooking Channel. Today we're going to be making quesadillas. We're going to be taking the old meat from our sirloin and frying it and cutting it. Just kidding. Because Brian said that's really cool. I wonder what he has in his kitchen though, because I've never streamed anything in my kitchen other than like my phone. I do have a Google thing. It's crap. It doesn't work. It's so slow that I'm like, hey Google, because we have Alexas everywhere, but the Google one is not. It's in the kitchen, but we use it for music every now and again. But I just, by the time you get a movie going on that Google device, dinner's ready. Anyway, knowing that, maybe I should ask it. I'd say, hey Google, play this movie, and maybe I'll try that next time. Anyway, that is pretty much it. This is the end of the Saturday Night Live Q&A show today. Last night's show was really long. It was great. Unfortunately, the 3D print rates didn't work when we opened up Cura. It just wound up going back to where it was, which is all right. You know, it is what it is, but we're still determined to get that fixed. Hopefully, WWD can come up with a different solution. And if you're watching this, please help us. Yeah, and that's it. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. And next time we will have a soldering video. Next time we will have another O4 air unit video. Next time we'll have a drone video. More drone videos coming once I get my other Avata back. Remember, I'm going to be streaming with that live. I want to see how the stream works again with different settings. So we still got more videos in the works. And folks like those live streams of drone videos, and not just live stream, drone flying videos. We got a lot of requests for that, but we know we cover all the issues of things that glitch. You know, we have a couple other videos coming out, how to translate your videos into Spanish or French or German, which is really cool, so that as a YouTuber you can broaden your audience. So apparently the algorithms push the videos in English to continents and areas where people speak that language. So if you want to reach other countries and have a bigger audience, translate your videos into another language. I didn't realize that until I found it on the YouTube creators content page, which is actually owned by YouTube. And YouTube is actually in a year or two, in a couple of years, they will have that feature built in to their YouTube panel. And apparently there's a pilot program, which I found out about today, that I actually put myself on. I sent in a request. Here, I'll share it with you. Where if you want to be part of that pilot program, you got to put in a request. Hold on. But it's on LinkedIn. I found them on LinkedIn. That was the only way to contact them. Let's see. It's Allowed AI. All right. Allowed AI. Hold on. And I'll share with it. Allowed AI. And then if we go here, allowed, dub your video into Hindi, dub your video into Spanish, dub your video into Portuguese. So this is actually owned by YouTube, and it's a pilot program. It's by like waitlist only. because right now, if you want your video translated into languages, it's like you gotta go to AI, you gotta go to site, you gotta buy coins, you gotta become a member, you gotta pay the monthly fee, and YouTube is going to streamline the process and make everything just right for you. See, the previous one was in Spanish. See, dubbed from English into Spanish, and then English dubbed into Hindi, and see right here on the top it says, oh, you can't see. Hold on. Oh yeah, you can. It says by YouTube, so it's going to be in the back, and it's by request only, or waitlist. You have to get on the wait list to get in. And it says 80% of the world does not speak English. You see that? 80%. So when you put your videos in English, you're not actually reaching out to the rest of the world. So it doesn't have to be Spanish. Figure out, it could be, French. Because remember, they speak French in North Africa. They speak French in, certain part in Europe. They speak French in Canada. So I might do French next to capture that little pocket too, the French. So knowing that, look at that piece of the pie. What is the rest of the pie? And apparently YouTube has figured that out. Mr. Beast has figured that out, and I have figured that out. Well, not really, but I just trying to like broaden my. See, look, Portuguese, Indonesian, Spanish from Spain, Portuguese, Hindi. I wonder what the Spanish sounds like though. But I don't know if.
Crea videos que todos puedan disfrutar.
That does not sound like me. So if I do get accepted into this pilot program, I still might use the other app, because the other AI app takes your voice, your intonation, and everything, and somehow rips it and translates the whole video into Spanish, and it's like you're talking. That does not sound like me, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, because YouTube is implementing this and working and rewriting their scripts so that this will actually be built in. So I'm not sure if they're gonna have like the generic computer voice version, or they're gonna buy the rights to the whoever has that right, where whether it takes your voice and makes it seem like you're talking. I'm pretty sure someone has the copyright to that, but YouTube will probably buy that if this works out. Can you imagine that? Having this little thing built into your YouTube experience, you can translate your video into any language and reach your audience. But unfortunately, see how many languages? How can I get access? So this is it. We are working on bringing Allow to YouTube, and our goal is to make it available to as many YouTube creators as possible in the near future, including the creators who previously signed up for our waitlist. Aloud is currently only available to trusted testers who are helping evaluate the technology. We will be onboarding targeted creators who can help provide feedback, elaborate, and improve the product. Interested creators can contact their partner managers at YouTube. So I was able to hunt them down on LinkedIn, but so now I just wait and see, because this is just because it's expensive. It's expensive, man. Like the whole translating your videos, but I did find a cheaper solution. So we'll see how that works out. I'll just put this here. What is the cheaper solution? I'll tell you, somewhat cheap. If you can translate as many videos as you can within the 1 week that you have your trial, your subscription, and don't do, don't do the annual. So you just plug away, stay up a couple of nights, do a couple of videos, and see how it works. If it doesn't work, then you realize, hey, you saved. Settings, problems, submissions. Oh, there we go. So 20 credits is $199, 100 credits is $9.99, and 2,000 credits is $39.99. But it's not about the credits. it's a subscription weekly, so you get it weekly, and then you have to get more credits. It's like a freaking design like a casino. Let me go into my settings, and I will tell you what I paid for. It's fine though. It's fine because you want to experiment. If you wanna branch out, because as you saw, there's a small percentage of the world. We only have 80%, less than 80% of the world does not speak English, right? So we only got we're only reaching out to 20% of an audience in this language. So some of you might think it's silly, but hey, it's not. You're the one that's going to be laughing on your way to the bank, because you'll see the results in your Google AdSense, because at the end of the day, you'll make that money back in your revenue from your channel by targeting the other percentages of the audiences that don't speak English. But hold on, I want to see where my subscriptions are. Okay. So it's $9.99 a week, which is expensive. Wow, that is expensive. Or yearly, $39.99. So you could pay the $39.99 for the yearly. I just did it for a week because I wanted to try it. Subscription, weekly subscription $9.99. Weekly subscription $9.99 per week. Yearly subscription $39.99. So it makes sense to get the annual if it does take off, because now you're not always, because you also are. It's an uphill battle with the YouTube algorithms, right? So it's not run by people anymore, and they'd be like, oh no, he's doing a content redirect. Now he's doing videos in another language. He was in English and now he's in Spanish. And then if you saw in the beginning of this video, I was talking about the YouTube shadow ban. So the AI bots do not like when you do a content redirect. So this would be considered a content redirect, having videos in another language, opposed to like having a new channel in Spanish. But even if I did have a new channel in Spanish, I might get hit with a copyright strike for using someone else's stuff. So you got to think about that, or remake the video, and then remake that video in your French channel, remake that video in your Cantonese channel, and then that's a lot of work. So creating a new channel does come with its challenges, because the bots will blacklist you because you'll be reusing someone else's content. Then you have to go through the arbitration process and be like, no, it's me, it's really me, I swear. And then you have to prove that it's you. But I'm not sure how that works, because if you've been following me, the process, humans don't take over until later. The YouTube monitoring process is done by AIs, because I've gotten copyright strikes on my channel, and they were done by the AI bots. Like it said some video or song was owned by someone in Bollywood, and then the video was actually After Effects, and the music was from like a free whatever. So, and you appeal it, because I could see you doing a lot of appeals if you create a new channel and start translating your videos. So just add the videos to see. Me, I don't care. I'm doing this, to help people, and it doesn't matter if you help, because look at not Lucy Liu, I forget her name, the content creator's attorney. She has a plethora of videos that help people, and she only has like 30,000 subscribers. Can you imagine getting free legal advice on how to keep your YouTube channel in good standing, and only having 30,000 subscribers? So I have a feeling it's like she might be not blacklisted, shadow banned too, because channel like that should have taken off. And like if she was my attorney, if I was a YouTube superstar, I'd plug her in. Like she should have her high profile YouTube. Like then again, she can't. Maybe it's like a attorney-client privilege, and then who the lawyer is for them. But either way, her channel should be bigger than what it is. Knowing that, and moving forward, hopefully I get early access to the allowed, maybe not, time will tell. And that's it. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Gotta love it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them. Actually, I said that already. But yeah, that's good night. Until next time, look out for those fun videos happening next week.